Hiya fans, this is part 3 of our mosaic. Now I left this to dry all day yesterday. As you can see, it actually is dried quite well, to be fair. That's feeling quite solid. You know, those, you can't move that bits, those are pretty stuck on. So I'm really pleased with that. So I mentioned from the last video we want to do a vintage effect. We want to do like an old effect. So basically what I've got here is some organic molasses, and we've also got this piece of coal which me and my husband, because we live in the valley, so we've got lots of mountains, and we actually found a piece of coal where are literally off the mountains, because like I said, you know, I want this to be as natural or organic as possible. The reason why I chose a mosaic, because we all go through hard times in our lives. And sometimes, you know, when we really hit rock bottom, whether that be emotionally or physically, whatever circumstances, I just sort of mosaic represents that well, because sometimes we do feel we are in bits. So I thought this was a good representation of that. And also, and again, the vintage adds to that effect. And yeah, you know, it is hard to have hope, you know, sometimes when just all the odds are against you, but when you have your faith, or, or even if you're a non-believer, it's, you can find hope through family, you can find it through friends. So any form where you find that positivity, you've got to stay really close to it, and you've got to keep on pursuing it. I think there's a line in Batman, I think, where Bruce's father says to his son, "Why do we fall?" And basically, so we can get back up again. So it's not about the falling as such; it's about getting back up, and that is what really matters. So yeah, I just wanted to explain a little bit about that, because I didn't give much commentary or explain that with the last two videos. So now that you know a bit background story why I chose it, and again, I mean, I would love to hear your comments. So if you think like if art or anything helps you in that sort of way, I'd love to hear from you. So right, okay, so and as you can, so the mosaic now we as you can see, the molasses, it's very sticky and it's more or less black. I mean, it's like tar. But because it's very dark, you don't need a lot. So I've just got a lot of kitchen roll, dipped it in, take a little bit off the sides as well, and literally just do that with it. It's just almost like splodging it on, but doing it randomly, over the tiles, in between, again, just to give it that, sort of old look, the old look style, but again without taking too much pattern from the tile itself. So as I said, you don't need a lot. As I said, you literally dab it on in between, dab it on in between the gaps as well. And to give it that vintage look. Because I often find art it's my therapy as well as my passion. Because I suffer with anxiety, so I know how hard life can be, and it can be quite punishing at times, but again, this has helped me cope with those moments. And I think that's the most important thing, is finding our coping mechanism. So there's a little bit of that. As I said, I no need to add a lot, because well, I think it just makes it look too over the top and a bit too overboard. And oh dear. Oh, there we go. Hands are so sticky, it's hard to open jars. So anyway, so this is the coal that we found. So I put a bit of water in it to sort of, give it that, sort of give it that coal, sort of coal look. And I said I probably need more water on it, to be honest. So yeah, it's just, again, just a few sort of splodges in between. I'm just dipping my brush in literally and just seeing what comes out. Again, it just adds all to that old look, basically. add a little bit more. As I said, there's no need to add too much. It's just given that, you know, this piece has been through the wars, which at one point in our life, I think we all can safely say we've been through the wars with something. So, yeah, so I hope, I hope you enjoyed this video, and, you know, I want to thank you for listening. And yeah, like I said, you know, however you find joy, you know, it's just hanging on to that positivity. And remember, if you fall, just get back up again and try again. Okay, cheers fans. Bye.